Hi, it's Norman Kochnick here. I'm at the SCG, the Sydney Cricket Ground today for the first day of a 3-day tour match between Australia A and India. And in fact it is India. A large number of the test players will actually play in this match because it is in fact a day-nighter pink ball test, which is a good lead-in to the match in Adelaide, which will be next week. A number of the test players will be here and it should be a good head out. In fact, with the Australian side, there are a number of them that are here, the likes of Ambit, Swepson, we've also got Joe Burns. They're in fact here, but I'm not exactly sure whether they've got the final makeup of their test team, as a matter of fact, because we have, of course, Dave Warner out, as you would have heard. He's out with an injury and looks like he'll be definitely out for the first test. Let's hope not beyond that. And then Pukovski with his concussion from being hit at another tour match there at Drummoyne Oval. The opening position has been left up for grabs. Joe Burns also has had fairly ordinary form leading into this match. His position, you would argue, is not a certainty either. Cameron Green played in the previous tour match and actually has played particularly well with both bat and ball. He's here today as well, and I think is in very strong contention for the test side to be announced by Trevor Hohns in the forthcoming days. Trevor Hohns made a point of saying that the four players, that is Ambit, Green, Burns and Swepson, have had good hit-outs leading into the test series. They're in contention to be part of the squad, and they look like they may well be considered very strongly, and this match will give them yet another step up to play in that match. Interestingly enough, the opening position with Warner out, Pukovski likely to be out, Burns very well in bad form. It brings a whole host of players into play. Marcus Harris, who's playing in today's match, certainly must be considered for this opening role. You also have the likes of Usman Khawaja in the wings, who certainly isn't out of contention totally. He's certainly is in reasonable shape and should also be considered. Then you have left field commentary from Matthew Wade being considered as an opening batsman in this team for the match at Adelaide, and also the likes of Sean Marsh are also coming into contention. So there's a number of names being thrown around here. Again, Warner out, Pukovski out, Burns in at this point, Harris likely to be brought in, the likes of Wade considered and Sean Marsh considered. There seems to be an unending amount of players that they can look at. This is not as settled as you might think for the Australian side. The bowling lineup probably more so. Hazelwood, Stark, and also with the support of potentially Cameron Green coming in, I would say there's a lot of, and also Pat Cummings. They're players that will be more likely to be a part of the first test mix in Adelaide. Conditions here today are quite cool. I think more favouring the bowls. We'll see what happens very shortly. The match is about to start. The Australian team will be certainly considered favourites, although India will have every opportunity to show their wares, with hope for the likes of Pujara and Rahane. So this is Norman Kochnick from the Sydney Cricket Ground. Please watch this match with great attention. I'll give you after match post-mortems as well, after every day a post-mortem on the day's play, and be able to provide you with the information firsthand.